Happy December, besties, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for taking the chance on this video. Hopefully it lives up to the hype. What hype would that be? I don't know. That's just what came out of my mouth. If you're coming back, thank you so much for showing your support. In today's video, we're going to use my TBR jar to pick the books that I'm going to read in December, or some of them, I should say. So we're only going to pick 5 prompts to help pick 5 books. I definitely read more than 5 books in a month, but I really just want to make sure that I do read the books. My TBR jar looks very sad because I have used a lot of my prompts, so I do have to refill it. But let's get right into it, shall we? Our first prompt, is this 1 or 2? A book with a 1-word title. I went ahead and grabbed Dragonfall. I feel like you can't go wrong with a book about dragons. Then we have Vengeful. So this is book 2 in the Villain series, and I really just need to finish it. I really liked Vicious, so I don't know why I have put this off for a long time, but here we are. And then last but not least, I grabbed Saint. So again, this is another book in the series that I have to finish. I loved the first 2 books, and this one actually follows the dad when he was younger of Fable, who is the female lead in book 1 and book 2. These are all really good options. They're all fantasy books. I've been on a fantasy kick lately. I think I'm gonna go with Dragonfall because, like I said before, you can't go wrong with a book that has dragons in it. Have you ever read a book with dragons and hated it? I never have. A book with a vibrant colored cover. When it comes to vibrant, these covers are it. We have Anita de Monte Laughs Last. And look at these colors. They're beautiful. This book sounds like it's a historical fiction because it takes place in 1985. But then it also says that it's a social comedy. Then we have The Great Divide. What is this one about? So this book is about the Panama Canal. And then we have The Summer of Broken Rules. It's all fun and games until someone loses their heart. Oh, and this book sounds like someone's dealing with grief. For me, it's gonna be between Anita de Monte Laughs Last and The Summer of Broken Rules. If we're going with what the prompt said, it's gonna have to be this book because those colors are very vivid. I don't think it gets more vivid than that. A book you soft DNF'd. Dang, I feel targeted. This is quite funny because I have special editions of all the books that I soft DNF'd. First up, we have Gothicana. So this is a dark academia book. I was really confused with the storyline. Ugh. I have to go back in there. Then we have Sunbringer. I was really excited to read this book, and I just didn't really like how it picked up right after book 1. I do really want to read this one. I may read this one. But then the third one I picked was the Book of Azrael. I was even listening to the audiobook, and maybe the audiobook was the problem. I wasn't really into it. Maybe it was the narrators. You know, sometimes when the narrator is just not really vibing with your ears, like it doesn't scratch that part in your brain that it needs to scratch, you're gonna put it down. So I'm gonna pick Sunbringer just because I really did love book 1. I gave book 1 like a perfect rating, so I think I just need to suck it up and go back into this world and maybe start fresh all over again. We have 2 prompts left. A book you don't think will be 5 stars. Who wrote these prompts? I grabbed 2 Wrongs Make a Right because if you have watched any of my other TBR jar videos, you know that this one comes up every time, and for some reason I never pick it. This book has a fake dating trope where the 2 main characters try to fake date to get their friends off their backs, and then of course they end up falling in love. And I feel like I already know the story. It's gonna be the story. What else is gonna happen? I don't know. But I just feel like this is not gonna be a 5-star read. Then I have Talk Santa to Me. Actually, I did soft DNF this one, so this could have been one of our other prompts. Talk Santa to Me is actually a YA holiday romance story. I didn't know it was a YA, and I think maybe now going into it, knowing that it is YA, will be completely different because now I'm expecting it. And I almost read this last Christmas and I didn't. Last but not least, we have one that I also soft DNF. I soft DNF this like 4 times. Again, this one could have been another one in our other prompt, which is Anatomy. This is a very morbid story about a female lead that is obsessed with being a doctor and a male lead that is obsessed with cadavers, so they work together. That's all I really know because I have gotten to that part so many times and I keep stopping at the exact same part. Like, I have made 0 progress on this book. Honestly, I think I may go with 2 Wrongs Make a Right. Even though I said that I feel like I know what the story is gonna be like, wouldn't it be funny if I just come back and I say, you guys, I was right? It might not be funny to you, but I feel like it might actually be really funny. We're gonna pick this one. So this is our last book. A thriller book. Actually, there's one that I really want to read. I just got 3 new ones. I just got these 3 new thriller books and I'm really excited to read all of them. But the first one is The Hacienda. by Isabel Cañas. It follows the female lead that marries a man because she needs a safe place to live, and it turns out that the farm that she moves into is haunted. Then we have Everyone on This Train is a Suspect. It feels like it's a murder mystery. I didn't read the blurb because I really want to go into it blindly, but it sounds like a murder mystery to me. I love murder mystery books so much, so this one's also an option. And then we have A Haunting on the Hill. Really, I just grabbed this one so we could have a third option, but we're just gonna put this one right down. It's definitely between these two. Can I pick both? No. Everyone on This Train is a Suspect is definitely a thriller book. I know that for sure. And I feel like The Hacienda is a historical fiction. I really want to read The Hacienda. So this is going to be our final pick. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our TBR for the month of December is going to be 5 quick books. A quick recap. We have Dragonfall, Two Wrongs Make a Right, Sunbringer, Anita de Monte Laughs Last, and The Hacienda. And I am interested to know, what book are you most excited to read in the month of December? Drop the answer down in the comments, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.